me, work for me, work the body for me, work.
Today we are on a bus and we're going from Wakefield to Dewsbury. Never been to Dewsbury, and the trains aren't running, so we've got an all-day bus pass and we're going to travel on the buses. As you arrive in Dewsbury, you are greeted by this very bright Dewsbury sign with a wonky Y. Dewsbury is located in West Yorkshire, just outside Leeds. This is one end of the town, and we are now walking towards the town hall. This was built in 1886 to 1889. It is a Grade 2 listed building, built in French Renaissance architecture style. The Cambridge quarter chiming clock was gifted and installed in 1889. It has 5 bells, with the largest weighing 1.96 tonnes. The town hall housed the municipal offices, courthouse and police station of the Borough Council. The town hall also has a concert hall inside. A little bit of history. In January 1981, the Yorkshire Ripper, Peter Sutcliffe, was arrested and held in the cells in the town hall. He then appeared in the magistrates' court there, which then closed in the late 1980s. We now come across the lost railway, Dewsbury Central Station, which opened in 1880 by the Great Northern Railway. The line ran to Leeds, Bradford and Wakefield, with through services to London King's Cross. In 1923, it was owned by LNER, who currently run trains between Leeds and King's Cross. In front of you is the Station Hotel, which is a Grade 2 listed building. Part of it is a pub now, but originally a hotel. I think they are supposed to be renovating it. It was built in 1903. In 1951, the station was renamed to just Central Station by British Railways and later closed to passengers in September 1964. Goods traffic bought in newspapers and perishables and still continued to do this until February 1965, when the line serving the station was closed to all traffic. It is located to the east of the current Dewsbury railway station used today. The entrance to the station that we just looked at is just a facade that survives today. After the station closure, the A638 Dewsbury Ring Road was built over it. As well as this, some sections of the nearby trackbed have been preserved and turned into a footpath. Now looking around Dewsbury Market, which dates back to 1318 when King Edward II granted a market charter. The market has moved locations over the years and is open on a Wednesday and Saturday. A plague broke out in 1583 which closed the market. In 1740 the market was re-established due to public demand. In 1898 the council decided to build a covered market hall on Crackenedge Lane. The Victorian Market Hall was built in 1904. The 1980s and 1990s, the market was modernised. The market hall is Grade 2 listed, and the market sells a variety of goods including dairy, fresh meat, clothing, flowers and household items.
For me, work, body for me, work.
Wow. In front of you now is the Pioneer House, built by Dewsbury Pioneers Industrial Society, which opened in 1880 and is Grade 2 listed. The building is on Halifax Road. It was built in 3 parts, first being the main building with the clock tower. At the time, the ground floor had departmental shops. The first floor had the library, conversation rooms and offices, and on the second floor, an industrial hall. In 1896, the first extension was built where the middle stands currently, and in 1914, the second extension was built the Ring Road end, which had Roberto's, an Italian restaurant, in it. A cinema was opened in the Industrial Hall in 1922, and by the 1950s, live shows were shown. In the 1960s, this was changed to a bingo hall and then a snooker hall. The society closed in 1975 and sold Pioneer House in 1982. The Staten Group purchased it in 2005, but their plans fell through. With the recession and decline of the building, Kirklees Council did a compulsory purchase of the building in 2011. In 2017, the building received a lottery fund and was regenerated for Kirklees College. The college opened in 2020. Locals say Dewsbury has really gone downhill over the years. It's a 50 white, 50 Asian other community. It runs on the railway line from Leeds, passing through Cottingley, Morley, Batley, Dewsbury, Ravensthorpe, Mirfield and Brighouse. Brighouse is spelt Brighouse, but we lose the H. I think I've got the other ones right. Which are all fairly run-down areas or rough areas where daytime is okay to visit, but best be off after the shop's shut. I always try to find some interesting things in bad areas or known bad areas. Most of the time it will be some fabulous architecture or some abandoned buildings or a unique shop, but we find a reason to visit these places. All the bad feedback you sort of get off the internet about places, generally in the daytime, most places are good to visit, and it gives you more than just a tourist place to look at. And like I say, you'll always find some great architecture. We are about to go over to Eastborough to see a Grade 2 listed school. It was built in 1879 as Eastborough Board Schools. The school was built as a junior and infant school with boys and girls being separated. The boys, girls and infants inscribed in the stone are still in place today. The school can be found on Rockley Street up the hill and across the road from the town hall. Back in the 1800s, Victorian Britain, boys and girls were separated due to different learning. Girls were taught needlework and homemaking skills, and boys woodwork. Religion was also an important part of learning. Eastborough has a history of being a poor area and a place with brothels back in the day.